Well, we are just 5 weeks away from the Great American Eclipse. It may seem like there's plenty of time still left to plan, but in reality, if you're wanting to see the event, you better get on it. So here's a look at that path of totality. The eclipse happens on April 8th. Our David Amilati has been gathering all the things you need to know to experience that event. David, what you got for us tonight?
Well, we've been talking about making plans for the eclipse since early December. If you still haven't gotten a room, there's still options in our region, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. A lot of people from the St. Louis area and around the country are heading to Southeast Missouri next month. Airbnb just put out a report saying it's seeing a 1,000% increase in searches for stays along our path of totality. That includes Southeast Missouri and the southern part of Illinois. That path where if you're in the center like a Cape Girardeau, Missouri, will have total darkness for 4 minutes and 27 seconds. And I mentioned that demand. Elisa Ferris owns an Airbnb property that is in Cape Girardeau. She tells me when she opened her Victorian house last November, the first day it was open, someone from Seattle booked it for the eclipse. And despite being booked up for, what, 3 months now, she says her phone rings every day.
The last week of people looking for properties to rent in Cape Girardeau, Perryville, Jackson, this part of the country. We have one person who called. They wanted to book up the whole house. Unfortunately, it's not available. You've got your planners, and then you've got your people who are like, oh, that is happening. There's also a misconception that there is not a high demand for like hotels in Cape Girardeau and the Southeast Missouri region, and that's just not true.
Good for her business if she's fully booked, right? Nowhere in Missouri or Illinois ranks among Airbnb's top 10 most popular cities along the path of totality. According to Airbnb, its top cities where people are traveling from to the path include Chicago, New York, LA, and Seattle. Like Ferris's guess, she tells me the eclipse was a big motivator to get her property listed, but not a main motivator. She says her guests wanted to feel like a part of a community that offered walkability.
Have a couple of groups that are staying through Tuesday or Wednesday, and they indicated that they wanted more time to explore the region and that they also didn't want to get caught up in all of the traffic of people leaving on the day of the eclipse.
So then, David, my question for you, we've gone through a lot of different options for properties here, right? Can you still get a room in the path of totality specifically around here? Yeah,
you can. You're just going to have to pay up like I mentioned. So Airbnb says its listings outnumber hotels by more than 15 times along that path of totality. But they are booking fast. So if you're heading to Southeast Missouri, for example, I found you one hotel room still available in Cape as of right now, or at least 5 minutes ago, for $500 a night.
What?
It does require a 2-night stay. Minglewood Brewery, great places to go in Cape Girardeau. There are several Airbnbs still available, though, requiring a multi-night stay. The lowest I found, $700 a night. The highest, $1,700. And when I last checked before I walked out in the studio, Sam, $2,000 a night.
A night?
A night.
In Cape?
In Cape Girardeau.
Okay, so what about people who are maybe traveling? They're flying in thinking, I'm going to fly into St. Louis, stay in St. Louis, and then make the drive to see the eclipse in the path of totality. What is the room situation looking like there?
Money, but not as much money.
All right.
So that is some good news. And Sam's absolutely right. People flying to St. Louis are planning to travel down to the south, at least the majority. We couldn't find any single nights for April 8th, but you can still book for April 7th. It's going to cost you $180 to $250 in downtown St. Louis, $150 if you want to stay in St. Charles. I actually found a room for $100 and one for like $87 in Arnold and Peevely. So keep in mind, all of these are costs for multi-night stays. You're not going to get that single night stay.
Yeah, you don't just get to come in for the eclipse and then dip out. They want you to experience the whole city, right?
They do.
All right, so we've been in or close to the path of totality before, back in 2017. So how does this and these prices and this situation compare to then?
Yeah, Explore St. Louis really set us up with a good picture of what this looked like. So there are 42,000 hotel rooms in the metro area. So when the last eclipse happened, like you mentioned, Sam, 2017, metro occupancy was 96% the day before the event and 88% the day after. So that says people stayed, they were ready to stay for a couple nights and spend money in our area. St. Louis is not in the path of totality this time around. And I am told the region is seeing a similar demand, though, to what we saw in 2017.
Absolutely. For a lot of people, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event that they get to see, right?
You got to make the trek.
So you've also been in touch with the state task force that oversees this eclipse, getting everybody ready for it. We're 5 weeks out. What's their messaging to the community at this point? So
the big thing is give yourself extra time when you're traveling, especially the folks that are flying into St. Louis. You're staying in St. Louis and you're planning to go south. You need to give yourself extra hours on the roadway. Also, make sure you have the right equipment. There are official eclipse glasses you can find online. If you don't like to do that, you want to shop in person, we just stopped by the St. Louis Science Center this afternoon. They have plenty of pairs on hand. They aren't expensive. And if you actually go to the daily showing of the eclipse movies that they have over at the planetarium, your glasses are included with the cost. So it's a really good deal.
So you can go kind of get a preview while you're there, get your glasses, and then see it in person.
Study up and then go have fun in the field.
All right, well, we've been covering this a whole lot, and now we want to know what your take is. You can share that with us. Will you be traveling to see the eclipse? What planning have you done? Let us know. Also, if there's something we haven't covered that you're curious about, we can get David on it. He's going to answer all of our questions about it.
It's a really exciting time.
Are you an eclipse guy?
I think I'm, the eclipse guy. Well, we want to be the #1 spot you go to.
Absolutely.
And I guess I'm the face of this, apparently.
This is great.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
We'll take your take. You can submit those to us online at firstalert4.com. All right, David, thanks so much.